What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do we want to talk about? What do you guys want to talk about?
Well. What an ending. Very next to your father. And what a beginning, too. Man, the beginning of Raw. Division coming out. Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and Paul Heyman. Frustrated, pissed off. Specifically Logan Paul. Really, really angry, mad. Because of what happened. Because of what happened. Elimination Chamber with Seth Rollins costing him the match at Elimination Chamber. Angry. And they want Seth Rollins to come out and answer for his crimes. Adam Pearce comes out. All of a sudden, mystery masked men from all sides come out. Paul chases one into the crowd. Also, Theory chases the other one into the crowd on the opposite side. One comes through the entrance. Paul Heyman's all alone comes through the entrance. Paul Heyman thinks that's Seth Rollins. But another mysterious person comes from behind with a steel chair. That one pulls off the mask. That reveals to be Seth Rollins. He hits, like he did the Shield back in the day, he hits Paul Heyman from behind with a steel chair. And then he sets up and hits Paul Heyman with the curb stomp. Paul Heyman's down, curb stomp, hit in the back by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins not cleared, by the way. We get back. We get personnel. Heyman out cold. Looks possibly concussed, out cold, but bleeding all over, blood all over. You see on my sign, blood all over. Goes to the ambulance. The division regroup. He's in the ambulance, in the gurney on the ambulance. Jimmy Uso comes out of nowhere, attacks them. Manages to fight them off. Okay. Get them all. And revenge on the attack on Jay. Turns out that LA Knight's in the ambulance. And then he drives off with down, injured Paul Heyman. Yeah. Now we got a match between Dragon Lee and Gunther. Man. I would figure this would be a quick match because Gunther's up here and Dragon Lee's on here. But this match was not. Dragon Lee got some moves, got some offense. Not a lot, obviously, because Gunther was the majority of the dominant of this match. But Dragon Lee, they almost got Gunther counted out. But Gunther wins. The sleeper move, because Dragon Lee had to tap out because his mask was off, right? So he had to tap out. But yeah, Gunther gets the win over Dragon Lee. I don't know what's up for Gunther. What's next for Gunther after this? But we'll see. Okay. I don't know what's next for Gunther after this, but who knows? AJ Lee comes out. New Intercontinental Champion. Right? Basically, she opens an open challenge to anybody. She's challenging anybody. She mentioned a couple of months ago about challenging any woman in the locker room, so she's leaving the open challenge to any woman in the locker room to go for the Intercontinental title, whatever. And so no Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch wasn't there. She was not on the show. She's probably we know why she's not there. She's obviously angry, complaining. But yeah. Okay. What else is important in this show? All right. America Grande, the real one, faced, don't know. What's his name? Bravo? Or was it the other one? It was the other one. Fine. America Grande, real America Grande, won. He's going to get a match with the other one, the fake one, the Luke Kaiser version, obviously at WrestleMania. Nothing to see there as of right now. What else was there? Asuka and before AJ Lee came out to the ring, Asuka who was mad, frustrated about not going to WrestleMania because getting Elimination Chamber. She took it out on Kyrie, kind of. She was getting Kyrie's face. She's kind of like yelling. I'm gonna say abusing Kyrie, and I saying Kyrie was like standing still, and AJ Lee is just walking past. It's like, are you all right? Are you okay? And then Asuka goes, Kyrie. I don't know. I can't do it. And then that's when AJ Lee goes to the ring. All right. Liv Morgan kind of have a vignette explaining why she chose Stephanie Vaquer. And she admitted that she is privileged because she did go through the system. She did go up through the system, through the WWE system, obviously, right? All that. She said that, and yeah, basically that's the reason why. Because that she admitted that the what happened 2 weeks ago got to live. Okay. Judgment Day. I mean, Finn Balor did not arrive with JD McDonough and the rest of Judgment Day. He wasn't arriving with them, but he did meet up with them later. And Dom. Liv suggested to Raquel to go for the IC title, Intercontinental title. Okay. Also, Io Sky was seen in the women's the general manager Adam Pearce's locker room. This is a little bit later tonight with Lyra and Bailey, and the things are not going their way. So they go up to Adam Pearce, and Io Sky comes out of the locker room. I wonder if she's talking to the GM's office. I wonder if she's talking to the GM about. All right. Okay. Well, so Austin Theory had a match with Jimmy Uso. This wasn't really a match. Just ended like in a minute because Logan Paul got involved. Logan and Austin Theory were on the attack, on the offense on Jimmy. But also Jey Uso returns. Jey Uso comes up to help out his brother fend off Division. Okay. Natty was interviewed. She explained why she did not like Max Dupree. She basically called Max Dupree a bimbo, that she shouldn't be wrestling. She should be making TikTok videos, dancing videos with Otis and Zawa. She's basically called Max Dupree a bimbo, Barbie doll kind of thing. You're not a wrestler. That's what you are. Okay. What else is there? Oh yeah, Intercontinental title match was the main event before the end segment. That was. Okay, so before that, we got Rhea Ripley was being interviewed, right? About, and she and Io, still best friends with Io, but that tag team is done for now because she's going after Jade's title, and she will be on SmackDown. So this upcoming SmackDown, Rhea will confront Jade, and Rhea has been involved in a spat with Jade over X over the past few days. So is Piper Niven too, if you want to look at that up. All right. So Rhea is going to be confronting Jade on SmackDown. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. Okay. I'm sorry. So that's going to happen. All right. Now the main event, Penta versus Dominic. Now Dominic says, Finn's like, you got to do this alone. And Dominic is, okay, I'll do this alone. So this match was a good match. I mean, Penta and Dominic always have solid matches, whether in a singles match or a multi-man tag team match or a fatal four-way, triple threat. Always a good match. Always a solid match. And this match was no different. Between the two. But before that, Danhausen was shown on Backstage with Adam Pearce, and Danhausen had a quite a list of demands for Adam Pearce, like T-shirts, this, like he's a major star, and he's a major star, and he's owned this, major star, and he's quite the character. And he and Adam Pearce is like, he pawned off the Judgment Day on Danhausen, and they're like, what the hell? Who's this guy, right? So this, and he automatically didn't like Danhausen, and he kind of made fun of him. Danhausen, he's like, I put a curse on you. Put a curse. And they're like, what? They turn around, the camera turns around. Yeah, they look at each other, and then all of a sudden Danhausen is gone. Okay. Okay. I put a curse on you. Yeah. Okay, that's exactly what happened there. All right. Then the main event, that's where Penta won. It's new Intercontinental Champion. That's because, well, the Judgment Day were trying to get involved. JD McDonald was trying to help out Dom. And Finn Balor's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? He said, we're not going to help him. And Penta does a crossbody, takes out both of them. And Penta gets the win. He makes pins Dom, and Penta is a new Intercontinental Champion. And is this the end of Judgment Day, or is Judgment Day coming to an end? It's the final. It's a nail in the coffin coming soon for Judgment Day. And then the main event. Well, this is a main segment, not really a main event, but it's a segment. The end, they close the show. Roman and CM Punk. Roman comes out, right? CM Punk comes out. And this, Roman calls CM Punk a liar to his face. And he accuses CM Punk that you didn't pick me. Because mentioned the Shield about this is because CM Punk mentioned that this is the same arena where the Shield debuted in the past. Is that CM Punk has reportedly picked who's going to be a Shield. Now it's going to be always Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins, but not Roman Reigns. So that's why Roman Reigns came up with the line that you didn't pick me because that's true. And Roman called him a liar. You see, you did this all to look good. You don't care about these people, these fans. You have these fans so much up. You're lying to these fans. You hang out with my cousins, things like that. It's like when CM Punk comes back at Roman, because CM Punk is really, really personal here, because Roman hit a nerve, obviously, right? Hit a nerve. Okay. CM Punk, you're all alone. You don't have the bloodline. You don't have the Shield. You don't even have your cousins. You're all alone. You're all alone now. And I'm not just going to I'm paraphrasing. I'm just not going to bury you at WrestleMania. Okay? No. I'm not just going to beat you, stick you on WrestleMania. But I'm going to bury you at WrestleMania. Bury you next to your father. And that's when the show ended, and the look on Roman's face, that look. And now, I mean, this is personal with these back and forth promos. The one 2 weeks ago, or no, the one after Royal Rumble was personal. Now the stakes, it's just more about the title now. Now it's pride now on both of them, because this has become personal, really, really personal. It's not just about the belt anymore. I mean, it is always going to be about the belt because the belt's on the line, but there's pride and there's there's pride on that. And all that. So wow, and like there's this is I'm curious I thought they're gonna start brawling here. Oh yeah, by the way, I did forget Obafemi. Rusev called out Obafemi, and Obafemi came out, and these two behemoths collided. And then the Oba family got the best of Rusev. Clotheslined him to end this thing and got the best of Rusev. Okay, but yeah, man, that's Raw in a nutshell. Okay, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment below, guys. Bye. I'm sorry, I'm looking at my phone.
Too sweet. Sweet.